That was very much like, I think dial-up had come to small towns in Uttar Pradesh for the first time, and we didn't have like that many, we didn't have fast internet. Like, your internet would like run out after a few MB of downloads. So I used to go to all the cyber cafes in Lakhimpur Kheri, and I would like try to find the password and be on the internet more and more. And eventually every cyber cafe, figured out why is this guy like running around, and staying for hours. So I got banned from 2 or 3 of these places. I started my first world-class design consultancy in 8th grade. I also got paid for it. So we pretended that we were this, kick-ass design studio. So there were basically 2 guys. And interestingly, one of my clients still is in touch with me. And that website we made was still up.
What's your recommendation on when do they move physically out here, the founder, to continue to build the company, assuming this is where the real market is?
Yeah, so I think that's the kind of money line, right? Like, so if your market is here, you have to be here in some shape or form. So when I found out that, so there's a transition between like, free users and community versus your actual market, like people who pay you money. And it was very important for me, along with the rest of the folks in the company, to really understand who these people are, how do they think, what is the terminology, what do their offices look like. So we really made it a point to, once we raised our seed round, to travel frequently. So I used to travel a lot. But when we, chose our investors, it was with this intention of moving here eventually, because we got that signal that eventually the market is going to be here.
One of the things we often talk about with our founders is the need to focus. Focus on your product, differentiation. The more sharply you can define your product and differentiate and all of that, right? As my friend PV describes it as the onlyness of the product, right? Are there examples in your journey where you had to make those sort of difficult decisions and say, no, we'll not do that, we'll just do this or whatever, those kind of things?
Yeah, I think, it's an ongoing thing, as you build a company and you hit different scales, there are many things competing for your attention. And, when you are not focused, this translates to your, like direct reports, and they are not focused. So, we always find ourselves like, there are many things to do. So the list of things to do never gets over. So I think, for entrepreneurs, and at least what I do even now, is making sure that, I'm spending a lot of time with customers. I'm spending a lot of time with, people inside the company who are talking to customers. And while you're hearing a lot, it's not like I'm actively problem solving in every single meeting. You are assimilating 80-90% of the time, so that when you do take a decision, it helps everyone distill down. Like, this is, one major problem to solve.
I'm Oksana Rybichko. I'm head of operations at WordPress, and I'm from Ukraine. Originally, I was born in Russia, but when I was a child, I moved with my parents to Ukraine, so all my life was there. It was my home.